Hi guys, welcome back to another video. Today we are going to go over a couple of things that are new with the channel, and we are doing 4 quick check-ins of different simulators just to show you the different simulators that there are out there. We aren't big simulator players. We play a few, like this is my hive. I can zoom out. I play Bee Swarm. Yes, it's a simulator, but I don't play just only simulators. I only play a few. And we are going to go over the 4 that I have played the most. But before we do, just to let you guys know, I did manage to get an intro. It won't be on this video because I'm having trouble getting it, like the videos I've seen to put it where it needs to go, they are all before YouTube Studio updated. So I'm still researching that, but we do have one made and we posted it, so you can check it out there. And hopefully we will be adding it to the beginning of all our videos soon. And we were requested to do more edits. I would love to. My problem is I'm trying to find a safe, easy editor program, because I'm sorry, I'm old. I did not grow up in the technology era, and I don't know how to edit. I'm learning everything day by day. This was supposed to be just a fun thing to basically do with our friends, but it's more of like, I don't know, it's turned into something that we want to keep going, and we are looking to try to make it bigger and better. But I'm sorry, it takes me a while to learn stuff. I do have, if you had seen some of our earlier videos, I suffered a brain aneurysm 6 years ago, and I still have one in my head, so it takes a lot from memory and patience sometimes with me. So sometimes, so that I don't get stressed out, I have to walk away, and it may be for an hour, it may be for a day, it might be for a couple weeks. Basically, I do what I can to just keep myself from not being stressed. So I am working on it. If anybody can send us a link or a name. When I say safe, it's because I've known some people that have gotten hacked after using certain editors. So I want names of ones that people have used for a while that they know are safe. I'm just very, how do I say it? I try to keep everything as safe as possible, because nowadays it's so easy to get hacked, and I do not want to get hacked. But we're going to go a little bit more into that. We are just expanding our channel, and we are trying new things, and hopefully if you guys continue to stay with us, you will see us grow and hopefully make it better with the technology. But for this game, I will show you some of the areas in the game and how to get there. I'm going to try to make each one quick, so that we're not here for an hour or two, just so that you guys can get an idea of the game but not actually be playing the game as much. So I will show you some of the maps. I mean, a lot of you probably had to play this around Easter time to do your challenges, to get your eggheads and stuff that Roblox put on for the events. So I will do some of the areas, sorry it got dark there guys, that weren't covered in those, and I will leave, I don't want to leave my coins. But yes, I play this normally to unwind. It gives me tasks, and actually while we're waiting here, you have different things you can use. Tickets will help you get better bees. It will help you have different tools that you can use to advance in fields. Some are a lot harder to get. These are harder to get, but they grant you better boosts. You got treats, which I have to cash in. There's different eggs you can get. Some are awarded, some you can buy. Like the gold egg you can buy. It hatches into an epic, legendary, or mythic bee. Obviously, the better the bee, the more damage you're going to do, the more pollen you're going to get. There are special bees that, like I said, you can buy with tickets in the one shop. They have a lot better chances. They're a lot stronger bees. There's a menu here that shows you all the bees. Here is a quest that you can do. If like black bear and brown bear, the creator just added these. Well, he didn't add these, but he made more quests. And because mythics are still new, they've only been out for probably since January, I want to say. So if you finish the quest line that he added, you get a mythic egg. I finished the one for black bear. I'm still working on brown bear. There's another bee over in the last section. Actually, I will show you her now. She has some really hard quests that take a long time. I mean, unless you're grinding straight for like 4 or 5 days and you get lucky and get the right things, then you'll get through them. The spirit bear, her quests are really hard. I've been on these for like forever. But I have my days where I play this and I have the days that I don't. Here's the hardest one I don't want to. He is so hard to beat. I've only beat him like maybe 4 times. He is very hard to beat. But there's different bosses. He's one of the bosses. And then there's little characters. I don't know what you want to call them. They're like smaller bosses in the levels themselves, like in these fields. Oh, so I just finished polar bear. There's different bears that, oh, here comes a werewolf. There's different bears that give you different tasks. You have the stick bug that on it will release at random in different servers, or when you get enough of the science bee, or not the science bee, sorry, the science bear, he will give you a translator, and you can do the stick bug, I think once every day or every 2 days for free. But these different bears will give you tasks, and they'll give you different rewards. The more tests you do, the better the reward. Polar bear, they fluctuate back and forth, same with black bear. But these are just some of the areas that weren't covered with an update. There's a Mondo chick. He will be here in 18 minutes. I'm not waiting for him. They have the snub snail down there that comes out there. This is the mythic meteor shower, which is pretty cool, but like I said, we're just kind of looking at the map and showing you the different features. The snub snail, it takes forever to get. He does not lose that very easily. You start off with 30, and there are people that use auto click, or they have to keep checking in like every 15 minutes because it just gets boring waiting for him. But he does have good rewards, and once he's gone, this field will, I think it's 2 days you have where he will not come back for 2 days, and so you can really grind on the field afterwards. I beat him only, I want to say, maybe 3 times. It might have only been twice. He's one of the big bosses. did this in an earlier video and it came out really pixely, but if right here, if you can see where the screen is, if you drop down there, there's a tunnel bear. He is very hard for newer players. Once you get up to about 30 Bs or so, I want to say he gets a little bit easier depending on what level B you are. There's a science B here. There's once you get enough blue or red bees, you can go in these headquarters and there's a boost that you can use. There's a couple boosts. One is, I think, every hour or so. The other one you can use, I think, every 4 hours. But I just want to show you the fields and stuff, and I want to go on to the next game because I don't want to spend too much on each game. Oh, one important fact too is there's shops where you can upgrade everything to make it easier on you. So I do recommend the shops, and there are some items that are hidden throughout which you can find in different YouTube videos. So I'm going to go to the next game, and it will be Unboxing Simulator. This game, you start out with your punching boxes to open them, and each box there's different parts of your gear. You can get hats, you can get back accessories, capes, you can get swords that go on your back, pretty much stuff from the regular catalog, and it just makes a weird mix. And then different levels will have options to buy swords, some will have options to buy the pet eggs so that you have a pet behind you. Some areas will have a huge present, like this person is working, and I'm not going to steal theirs because they've been working hard. When they open the gift boxes, it's requiring there'll be one huge gift box, and normally that's where you get the better stuff, and it used to give you coins, but it doesn't anymore. This is the last level, and it's kind of been stuck. They're going to be updating it soon, hopefully, but it's been, I think the last update, it's been over a month or two. I want to say at least 2 months. But they kind of went really big for this, and I don't understand why. I liked how when it was simple, you could get through it. You could see all the new hats. The one thing I didn't like with the hats was, especially being a girl, you'd lose your hair. You'd have these hats, and you'd have weird combinations, and you would have no hair. These are just some of the top maps, and they got like really crazy towards the end. But they even have these dungeons, and you go in there and it's like a speed run of opening boxes. You can't get to the next level until all the boxes are open in the one section, and it's just all timed, and it's a fast pace. But you can get some awesome rewards. You can get miscellaneous stuff to make potions that will help you get better hats. It gives you like a better drop option, or it'll give you where you can earn coins faster, earn gems faster. You might be a little faster to run. I will take you to the main area. I don't think the one has respawn for my boxes. There is, I'll have to see what level that is. I gotta go down here. They don't label how many. Reinforced construction. So I guess it's about level 16 or 17, I think. I don't really want to take the time. But in farmland, once you pass that and you get in there, there is every 2 days, there is a chest that will give you a unique hat that you don't already have. So let's say you have, like, I'll show you the inventory real quick. You have different hats, and as you can see, there's different colors because all these are mythicals and these are godlies. if I go to my profile, I have all these except for I'm missing 2 from Easter, which I can't get because the event's over and they were really hard to get. But we'll go with, I think it was, okay, so let's say you're missing the mythical, which is very common to be missing this, a godly, and the rare. And it's your day to open that chest. 98% of the time, you aren't going to get either of these. Even though you're missing all 3, you will get the rare. So if you do like this game, always get the lower stuff that you can, and the harder stuff will come in those crates more often. But if, like, there was people that, one YouTuber who was buying all the crates trying to get the stuff they were missing, they didn't go back through, and they spent a whole bunch of Robux to get everything when they could have just went to those levels and just grinded for a little bit. They would have gotten all the commons and not commons and the rares, but instead they wasted a whole bunch of Robux doing it. So that's just a tip. Every 15 minutes you can collect a coin chest. Coins can be used to get swords, to get into new levels. I have all the levels unlocked, but there's normally barriers and you have to have a certain amount of coins to get through them. But here's like the starter ones. I mean, I started, I think right after that Candyland is when I started, and they used to update weekly. These presents, they're a little bit harder to get. I'm not going to hit his because then he won't benefit from it, and I really won't benefit from it because I already have all the items there and I can't really use them. But if you're new to an area and you get these presents, they will help out tremendously. It will take time, especially if you have the huge presents that we saw. I will go through one area so you can see the huge presents. And there are people that fight over them, unfortunately. Like, here's a huge present here. If you're new to this area, it will take you forever to do this present alone. So a lot of people will gang up, or somebody will ask a higher level for help. But you do get good benefits from these. So I suggest hitting them if you can. But I mean, it's basically just going through levels. You enchant your stuff so that you can make more room in your backpack. And there's eggs for pets. Eggs, I don't have very good luck with them. I can normally get legendary, the godly, and the mythical. Not very often. But this is Unboxing Simulator, so if it looks interesting, check it out. And I am going to go to the next game real quick. Let me just find the button. Okay guys, we're back and we are playing Ghost Simulator, and I haven't played this in a while, but I figured I'd show you the maps. We got the main hub here. You can sell, you can shop, there's different quests you can get from that guy. You could teleport to the areas you've already unlocked. Before this is over, I want to show you the boss travel. They have your packs, and they also have hoverboards. This one's a little bit tricky because, ooh, it's kind of like slow. I don't think they really kick you away anymore. Where did they go? Did they already beat it? Okay, and even this person's like, okay, what's going on? Now it's showing, I think something just glitched. Yeah, see, I'm not at level 10. Something just messed up. Sorry guys, but normally the boss will drop a crate if you beat him, But you have to be careful in this one because he will fling you normally into the lava. I don't know if that's still the case. It used to be. If you hit sell, it will automatically take you back to the hub whether you have anything to sell or not. But I will show you a little bit of the gameplay. I'm not going to get into everything because I just want to pretty much introduce you guys to the game if you haven't played it. This is a new section over there. Like I said, I haven't played this in a while. If you guys are familiar with MM2 that we play on a regular basis, JD YouTube, they are friends with Nicholas, the owner, and they also are some of the map makers and the knife skin makers, and they helped with this game. So if you know who they are, I don't know what exactly they do in this game, if they're part owners or if they created some of the maps, but I do know some. I think I found one of them hidden. There's different areas where you can find, I guess, Easter eggs, and they're basically the people that are behind the development of this game. Sorry, I slur my speech every once in a while. It's like a tongue-tie thing, so just bear with me. Oh, I already grabbed the chest. I recorded a video of these already today and it came out really pixely, so I had to start off again. But I will show you the hoverboards are pretty cool. But you basically go up to them and you're a Ghostbuster. And I grew up with the original Ghostbuster movies, and we've watched the new Ghostbuster movies, and there is even a new one coming out and it looks so cool. But with everything going on with the shutdowns and everything, I don't know when it's going to be released. But this game is pretty fun. I think they did a little bit of it for the Easter egg hunt. I can't remember. There's different maps, different tasks. You have different quests you can do. Like, I'm past this area, but I wanted to show you guys just some of the gameplay. I can take you to a map that probably was not accessed during, I'm gonna just cheat kind of. I will show you some of the areas that weren't featured when we did the Easter egg hunt. So this is area 51. These ones have cowboys. They have different tasks. Like if you get in here, sometimes there's chests, sometimes there are rewards. I still need some gold to get in there. Different people give different quests, and I want to say up here was one of the Easter eggs that I got. I don't remember exactly where because it was a long time, but this is where they had you pretty much practice your hoverboard. There's something over there. I'm not that great with a hoverboard because if you put it on while you're up here, it drops down, and I haven't really got great at it. And this is actually the first day I have played PC on this game. Normally it was always on mobile, and it actually stopped working for me on mobile, so that's why I haven't played it in a long time. And I don't think I'm really going to get much time to play it now. But we just wanted to do something new and give people a chance to see, you know, different simulators that we played. There's some people that like simulators. There's some people that absolutely hate them. We're kind of in the middle. We like some, we hate some. I don't know if we really hate them. We just don't play them. But some are really cool. Some are really fun. It's just a matter of getting used to it, getting the goals down. I mean, I have a lot of patience, so I can normally grind and it doesn't faze me. Basically, I do it to, it's kind of like an escape, because I have one of those overactive minds. So I basically have to use games to zone out and to shut my mind down, and it just helps me. So we have one more game we're gonna do. Hopefully you guys are getting enough of these games to see what's going on and whether you like them or not. I just don't want to go into huge detail because the first time I recorded this, it was like an hour, and I didn't want it to go that long. So I am going to pause it and we will go to the last game. Okay guys, the last game is Bubblegum Simulator, and somebody's already trying to trade me. Let me turn trading off. I have not myself played this that much, but it is, I would say, one of the most played simulators there has been in Roblox. Many people have tried this game. There's, I would say, it's one of the most popular for simulators. So basically, you have pets, you blow bubbles. The better your pets are, the bigger your bubble's going to be. You can buy bigger bubbles. You can sell your bubble, but I don't want to sell my bubble. I haven't played this in a while, sorry guys. But the reason why I wanted to cover it is because it is very popular. Okay, so it's, like I said, it's the most popular. Sorry, I got distracted and I had to pause it, so I don't know where I really left off. But I wanted to cover it because I know there are quite a few people that play it, and some people that have never even tried it. So they know this game is updated quite a bit, so that is one plus, I will say. But I'll take you to a couple of the different areas. I haven't got very far in it, but you can get coins and stuff like that. I'm not very good at PC like some of the other ones. I am still trying to get used to the PC. I don't know why. Probably because I've been on my tablet for so long. Even though it lags, I am more comfortable using it. And you basically just keep on hopping the clouds by jumping with your bubble. And you gotta make sure you land on a cloud that, yeah, I missed the cloud. I can't see anything, by the way, guys. That's the problem, is I can't see. I mean, I can tilt my camera a little bit, but as you can see, I can't see. I can't move my bubble like I normally can with mobile. I can use the other portals so you can see some of the other worlds, but I'm not going to be able to jump up there in this video. It takes a lot of practice. I mean, I'm not doing incredibly bad, but I'm not doing incredibly good either. Oh, I missed that cloud. That's what I was aiming for. And you can easily fall, and my problem too with this game, I don't play as much, is because it's silly, but I have like a height issue, and even though it's a game, sometimes my stomach will just, it's like you're really falling, like when you're on a roller coaster and your stomach just drops. I get like seasick on games at times, and I don't know why. So I don't play stuff that you fall a lot. I'm trying to get to the next portal. Okay, I'm just gonna drop and hopefully, okay. So I'll collect these coins. I'll show you in the next portal. And there's an egg at the next one. Like, look at that bubble. That thing is humongous compared to mine. It might not look it, but it is. And they have some very big pets. They're huge. I've only played this maybe 3 or 4 times total, and it's normally because we had a code. And I wanted to give it a decent try. It's not a bad game at all. I mean, on mobile, I enjoy it a lot more. So here is the next portal, and this is as far as I've gotten. And this one has eggs. So you have different gems for eggs. And I can't get the more expensive egg. I'll get a crystal egg. I'm only going to get one. Ooh, I discovered a new... I'll get one more. It's unique. And I don't have enough for... I guess I'll get one of these ones. Okay, so I just got a common. So normally you can find stuff in these areas. I mean, you can sit there and collect stuff, but like there's a trampoline and I fell instead of going up. I just didn't have a bounce. But you're basically, you just try to keep on going up all the levels. Unfortunately on PC, maybe if I change my screen around, I'll be able to see better. But I just wanted to show you basically how the maps, the gameplay works. You know, some of the different options you guys have. And you guys can be the judge whether you want to try the game or not. I did 4 because, like I said, simulators aren't the most popular. So, there's some aspects we like, some we don't. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this video though. If you did, we will do more videos. We wanted to do an MM2 like this with some of the fake MM2s, but we were having musical issues. So if I can learn to edit and we can get things all figured out, hopefully within the coming months, hopefully before school starts back up, then we will have some better videos for you guys. But we are trying, so please just take that in consideration and don't give up on us. We always try our hardest, and we're here trying to entertain you guys. We do this for you guys. Yes, it's fun for us, but basically we really don't do it for ourselves. So we hope you enjoyed, and we will see you guys in the next video. Bye!